Thanks for joining us here at SportsRadio610.com. We're talking after a show on a Thursday evening about some moves the Texans have made over the last 24 hours, Josh. And who knows when or if this whole labor situation is going to be resolved. But the Texans, like a lot of teams, getting some deals done sort of under the wire, including extending Owen Daniels, extending Sean Cody, extending Derek Ward, but also saying goodbye to the likes of Bernard Pollard, Zach Dials, Casey Studdard, and Tim Bowman. Bernard Pollard leaving is the most notable name on that list. Owen Daniels staying is the most notable name on that list.
The Pollard stuff has me a little bit upset because I think Pollard still has a place on the team. He's an enforcer, he's a hitter, and he's a guy that was almost miscast this year. The general manager, the coaches did a bad job of putting players in position to excel. That's why the defense was so bad. It wasn't all Pollard. It was a collective effort. BP should still be there. Owen Daniels is a guy that you really can't complain about bringing back because when he's healthy, you talked about it on the show, back in 2009 when he was healthy through the first 8 games, he was on pace for a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, Daniels is definitely, I think, a top 10 tight end in the NFL. Bernard Pollard, look, the turnaround on defense in 2009 after those first 3 horrendous games, I think had everything to do with Bernard Pollard being inserted into the starting lineup and added to this ball club. He brings an attitude. There's no doubt he's good in the locker room. I think they're going to miss him. Yeah, he wasn't a great cover safety, but boy, I think they're going to miss him. I think he really is a tone setter on that defense.
And Derek Ward is another name to mention really quick. Good backup for the best running game in the NFL right now. Derek Ward's a good guy, averaged over 6 yards a carry, backing up Arian Foster.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to be made that he was the most valuable reserve on this team last year, so I'm glad to see him back, even if Ben Tate is going to be competing for playing time at the same position. There's no doubt that the Texans had some tough decisions to make, and among those who remain unsigned as of the taping of this video, they got to get Vontae Leach's deal done.
That's got to get done. That's a guy that should be a priority, but we will see because the deal's been extended the deadline. But with that said, if they don't get him signed by the time this lockout gets in place, they can't sign him until there's football again.
You know where to find us, 2 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, weekdays here on Sports Radio 610. So join us, tell us what you think about this. Thanks for hooking up on SportsRadio610.com.